Hey everybody, welcome to our weekend check-in video for Psych 45 Resource Methods for Saturday, February 5th. Just going to go over a few items as I always do and keep you up to date, reminders, etc. So let's go ahead and get started. First of all, we're going to have our quiz on Chapter 4 on ethics on this coming Monday. So make sure you utilize the homework there in the Unit 1 module to help you prep for that there. By the way, your scores for quiz 3 I posted there, I think either late Wednesday night or early Thursday, so that's all there for you too, so take a look. Also, keep in mind that your discussion for Chapter 4, that was due last night on Friday on ethics. It was actually watching an episode of that What Would You Do show and what you thought about the ethics of that. So hopefully you got that in on time because some of you did it early and had some really great remarks. So I hope you're reading your classmates' comments there. Next up is that your first exam over chapters 1, 3, and 4 is going to be next Wednesday on February 9th. Don't forget, as I showed you in class there, that there's a study guide you'll find there at the bottom of Unit 1, and that will help you prepare for the exam, and especially pay attention to the two portions of the study guide. There's one for Chapter 3 and one for Chapter 4. At the end of each of those chapters material, that's all surrounded by asterisks and italicized. That's going to be the content that you're two short answer essay questions are based on. So if you prepare that content well, you won't have any surprises when you get to those essay questions, and you should be able to just jot down your answers pretty handily there. Also, don't forget a reminder that your MindTap assignments for chapters 1, 3, and 4, and that one quiz from chapter 2, quiz 2.4, that is due next Wednesday at 5 o'clock there, right before our exam starts. So make sure you've got it in by that time. And remember, you only get one chance to get the question right. So do give yourself enough time to answer those questions. And per the and I said all this in the announcement a little earlier this week there about the exam. So take a look at that announcement if you haven't seen it. But also don't forget to bring your group grading form. That's that brown piece of paper I gave you when you first started your groups. You'll need that when you come to the exam to turn in the grades that you gave to everybody else in your group there. Let's see. Also on Monday, we're going to go ahead and cover research ethics again. We're going to spend some time covering informed consent and the three parts of informed consent. We're also going to talk about the issue of harm. What kind of harms are there, and is there any standard to justify any kind of harm in a psychological research study? We're also going to take a look at deception. There are different kinds of deception. There's at least two that are talked about there in your book. And we're also going to take a look at the actual publication end of research findings and take a look at fraud versus plagiarism and how we can protect ourselves against fraud in our science, and also take a look at plagiarism as well, which is going to be helpful for you regarding your literature review paper. So do take a look at that. And once we take our exam next Wednesday too, before I forget, just to say here that we are going to go ahead and pick up with our next section of material. We'll start a little bit at Chapter 5, just introduce it. It's all about how we get the participants in our research study, or the animals as the case may be. And we're also going to form our new groups there too. And that's all we'll do next Wednesday after the exam. The exam is the first 50 minutes, the first 50 minutes of the class, and then we'll just pick up with Chapter 5 again, just a little bit. So otherwise, that's all I have to say for now. Right? So I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all staying safe. If you need anything in the meantime, do reach out via the email on Canvas, and I'll be glad to get back to you. Otherwise, I will see you in class on Monday. So take care until then.